Welcome to the Assembly Committee on Education. Will the Secretary please call roll?
Assemblywoman Duran.
Here.
Assemblyman Flores.
Present.
Assemblywoman Gorlow.
Yes. Here.
Assemblywoman Hanson.
Here.
Assemblywoman Hardy.
Here.
Assemblywoman Krasner.
Here.
Assemblywoman Marzola.
Here.
Assemblyman MacArthur.
Here.
Assemblywoman Miller.
Here.
Assemblywoman Wynn.
Here.
Assemblywoman Tolles.
Here.
Assemblywoman Torres.
Here.
Chair Bill Bray Axelrod.
I am here. Okay, we do have a quorum, so let's get through this. Welcome to all of you online, on the Zoom, on the phone, to the Assembly Education Committee. Really quick housekeeping. I'm not going to go through them all. Turn your microphone off if you're not speaking. Committee members, keep your camera on. Let's be nice to each other. You can find all our stuff on Nellis, and anyone who is watching online and you see people looking away, they're likely looking at another screen or exhibits. So today we have one bill on work session, AB 527, and it is amend and do pass. So I will open the work session with AB 257. Ms. Robusto?
Thank you, Chair. Assembly Bill 257, sponsored by Assemblywoman Martinez and heard by the committee on March 30th, requires the Office of Energy within the Office of the Governor to extend, to the extent that funds are available, to award a grant to the Board of Trustees of a school district, sponsors of a charter school, or a business to employ a certified technician to assess the status of and make improvements to the ventilation and filtration systems of a school to ensure that they're performing adequately. The bill also sets forth requirements for assessment and performing updates, as well as stipulates that if the bill standards conflict with accepted industry standards, the industry standard prevails. There are also requirements for reporting from the certified technician, as well as the schools, the sponsors of the charter school or business if they receive grants. There is one proposed conceptual amendment by Assemblywoman Martinez for the committee. It updates and adds definitions, removes provisions in Section 6 related to awarding grants, amends Section 8 regarding certain requirements that are specified, deletes subsection 2 of Section 10, provides a cost cap in Section 11, revises provisions regarding cost of repairs in Section 12, entirely deletes Section 13, and then it adds new sections related to schools with no or limited mechanical ventilation, and regarding local education agencies and their safe return to school plans. It adds a new section for a declaration of legislative intent. And the amendment will also add a 2-year program, which requires the work to be done within 24 months if there are available funds, and requires the addendum to the school required reopening plan, which is going to clarify it must be done within 60 days of the effective date of the legislation. So this would be at most a 24-month program. With that, the conceptual amendment is on the following page for the committee members, and thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Ms. Robusto. Before we take a motion, are there any questions on AB 257? Seeing none, I would take a motion to amend and do pass Assembly Bill 257.
So moved. Assemblywoman.
Second.
Assemblywoman Torres has made the motion to amend and do pass. Assemblywoman Wynn has seconded. Are there any comments on the motion before we vote? I am just going to go ahead and say all in favor of amending and do passing AB 257. Unmute yourself and say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
The motion passes. And if you are a nay, can you please raise your hand? We have Assemblywoman Hardy, we have Assemblywoman Krasner, we have Assemblywoman Hanson, we have Assemblywoman Tolles, and Assemblyman MacArthur as nays. So the motion passes. I see Ms. Martinez is here, so I will give the floor statement to Assemblywoman Martinez, and I will give Assemblyman Flores it as a backup. With that, I will close the work session on the agenda and we'll move into public comment. Do we have anyone on the line for public comment? BPS.
To take your place in the queue for public comment, please press *9 now to take your place in the queue. Once again, if you wish to make public comment, please press *9 now. Chair, the line is open and working. However, no one has joined for public comment at this time.
Thank you, BPS. Are there any comments from the members before we adjourn? Nobody wants to, does anybody want to talk about Assemblyman MacArthur's TikTok video going viral? So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. It's pretty awesome. I will happily, first, I want to say again, thank you so much to the staff, everybody who's worked so hard this week. It has been really tough for a lot of us. A lot of us lost some bills, but we've just been working so hard. So thank you to the committee staff and education, especially. You guys are seriously amazing. We will not be meeting next week. So I know something possibly could change, but my intention is not to meet next week. We'll have long floors. So with that, the next meeting will be Tuesday, April 20th at 1:30. And that concludes our meeting for today. Meeting is adjourned.